Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. I'm coming on to do this Friday video teaching, which kind of feels like a message today, but that's what we're going with. So if this is your first time tuning into one of my videos, my name is Stef. I'm a psychic soul alignment coach. I work with spiritual entrepreneurs to help them to do very deep levels of healing so that they're able to align themselves with their souls. And as a result of achieving this greater soul alignment, they're then able to have their greatest level of impact, influence, and income. Every Friday, I come on here to do a video teaching. It's usually a live video teaching, and I just bring forward a message or a teaching that my spirit guides ask me to bring forward. So you can catch me on Fridays. Don't have a set time yet, but there are Friday teachings here. So make sure that if you enjoy these videos, you subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button so that you're notified of when I go live, and hopefully you can join me live when I do that. So today's video message is all around how remaining where you are prevents you from being able to make the impact that you desire and your success that you want, okay? So this is the message they wanted me to share today. And the reason for this is that in a lot of my video teachings over the last couple of months or so, I've been talking about soul-aligned impact and fulfilling your soul's purpose and really just being able to successfully bring forward your soul's mission and all of these things related to making a bigger impact, okay? Especially as a spiritual entrepreneur. And I have a lot of videos, so if you're watching on YouTube, go and click on the cards button whenever you're finished watching this video to see other videos related to this topic. But I've been speaking on the importance of how spiritual entrepreneurs are needed more than ever. And it's really time for you to really step into your power and create the amazing, successful business that you desire and bring forward your impact. So what happens is that what keeps a lot of people from being able to bring forward, the success that they desire to create their impact, to fulfill their soul's purpose, is the fact that people quite often don't move forward. They stay right there where they are. And people stay where they are generally because they're afraid of moving forward. They're afraid of the unknown. They're afraid of failing. They're afraid of making mistakes. They are afraid for so many reasons. And especially now with everything that we're experiencing at this time with the coronavirus, people are afraid of moving forward because the future seems uncertain, and it's causing them to be very reactive in how they live their lives, and allowing fear to drive them a lot of times, allowing ego to drive them in the decisions that they make, rather than really listen to their souls or inner guidance and allowing their soul to lead them forward. And so what's happening is that you always have a choice, okay? You always have a choice to decide whether or not you want to move forward or not. You have the choice to decide whether you're truly ready to move forward at this time or whether you would like to remain where you are, but the choice is yours. And this is a message that I especially brought forward on Monday on Facebook during my weekly energy readings. So I do weekly energy readings on Facebook. The links to my social media accounts are in the description of this video. And I do monthly energy readings here on my channel on YouTube, which I will have one coming up soon for April. But I spoke in my weekly energy reading about how this week there was going to be a lot of fear coming up for people, and people either had the choice to decide whether they were going to lean into fear or whether they were going to lean into love. What choice do you want to make? And so when it comes to you being able to make your impact and create the success that you desire in your business and create the life that you desire, because we do want to be able to, have a successful business, but also have our dream lives as well. And we can have both of them. We don't have to choose one and that's it. Like, we can have both of them. We're meant to have both. However, in order to really be able to manifest this kind of reality, or the circumstances that allow us to experience this kind of reality, is we have to choose that that's what we want, and we have to move in the direction of that, okay? And so you have to decide whether or not you're ready to be this leader. You have to decide whether or not you're really ready to have and run the successful business. You have to decide whether you're ready to do the necessary inner shifting or the action steps that you need to take in order to become who you need to be and create the business that is going to allow for you to have this impact. But you have to decide that. And so some people are not often ready to do that, unfortunately. Some people, well, that's my personal opinion. Sorry, guys. Unfortunately, is my stuff, because I just felt like they were giving me a glare right now. Like, no, everything serves a purpose. So even if you decide not to move forward, that's okay. That's part of your journey. It's part of your experience. it's where you need to be. Okay. You will eventually learn to move forward at some point, but you don't have to stay where you are. You don't have to just keep remaining, where you've been. You can choose to move forward, because moving forward and stepping into this higher level version of yourself and will allow for you to bring about the success that you want and create the impact that you want. But if you continue to remain where you've been with that same identity, with the same fears and insecurities, with the same kind of energy, the same level of consciousness, if you keep yourself there, then you will lack the capacity to be able to bring about that dream that you desire, that dream business, that dream life. You will not be able to fulfill your soul's purpose and impact so long as you choose to remain where you have been. And again, that's a choice. That's what I really want to emphasize, because that's the main message of this video, is you get to decide if you're ready to move forward or not. You get to decide if you're ready to create your impact or not. You get to decide if you're going to lean into your soul or if you're going to lean into your ego. You get to decide, because this is your choice. You have free will, and the universe is never going to try to force you to step into your soul's purpose and bring forward, the soul's mission. If you don't want to, if you don't feel like you're ready to, if you're just not willing to do your part to bring that about, you have to decide that that's what you want and that you're ready and you're committed and stepping forward into that in the best way that you can, to the highest level that you can. So you must choose, if you're ready to really create your impact and have the success that you want, you must choose to step forward and knowing and trusting that you're going to figure it out along the way, that the universe will support you and help you figure that out as you take these action steps forward. But you must step forward. Okay. If you continue to remain in fear and doubt and uncertainty and, all the things, and you keep yourself where you're at and you don't move forward, then you're just going to stay there. But if you step forward, even though you don't know all the details yet, even if you can't see the end picture just yet, but if you just step forward, you will figure it out. It will come together. The universe will provide one thing at a time for you to keep going, but you have to start moving forward. Otherwise, the universe can't. It can't give you, the next things unless you step into it. Okay. And what's coming to my mind right now, as I feel like they're reminding me, is a long time ago, maybe like 1 or 2 years ago, I did a video teaching in another group. And the example that they had me bring forward, the image that I saw, was basically like being on it's like you're on a lake or something, and you're trying to get from one end to the other. And on this lake, there are some stones. And so you want to like step on the stones one at a time to get to the other side of the lake or the thing, right? And what's happening is that, you have to step onto that first stone, and maybe the other stones aren't there yet for you to walk across and get to the other side. They're not there yet, but you have to step onto that first stone. When you do that, the universe will bring you that second one, and then you step forward again, and then it'll bring you the third one, and you step forward again. And then you will get to the other side and look back and see how it all made sense, how it all worked out in the end. But if you never take that step forward and you just keep yourself on that one side of the lake or the ocean or whatever it is, right? If you just keep yourself there, then you're not going to allow yourself to advance in that way. You're not going to allow yourself to experience all the synchronicities and the magic that the universe has the potential to bring you. So you have to decide you're ready to step into that, and just trust and believe that you will figure it out, that the universe will bring it forward, whatever it needs to, and just step forward into that and allow the stones, the steps, the synchronicities to be brought to you one at a time. Okay. So that you can advance in life and in fulfilling your soul's purpose and creating your impact. Okay. And creating your dream life as a result. So this is what they wanted me to bring forward today, is that you have to choose that you're ready for this now. Okay. That you're ready for it now. Or you can be ready for it at a later time. But if you're ready for it now, then you have to decide, okay, I'm no longer going to be afraid. I'm no longer going to procrastinate. I'm no longer going to hold myself back. I'm no longer going to keep myself paralyzed because of uncertainty, fear, or doubt, fear of failure, making mistakes, whatever it is. I'm no longer going to keep myself here. I'm just going to charge ahead. I'm just going to do these things. I'm just going to allow the universe to show me the way and just take that first step and just allow the universe to work it out. And I trust and believe I will be supported because I feel like my time is now and I'm just going to do it. Universe, come through for me, please. And then you just do it and you step into that. And so as you do these things, as you take those steps forward, you then get to start developing yourself into the leader that you truly need to be to bring about this big impact that you desire. Okay? Because as you go through these experiences, as you move forward, as you figure things out, as you learn things, whatever happens along your journey, it's going to mold you and shape you into being able to handle the success that you desire and to become the person that you need to be to create that impact. But if you don't step forward into those things, then you're not going to give yourself the experiences that will mold you and shape you for those things. Okay? So that's why it's really important for you to decide you're ready now and to start stepping into that and allowing the process to unfold for you so that you can become who you need to be able to manifest or create the business that you desire, the impact that you desire or feel called to make, and the life that you desire to have. So this is really important for you. You have to decide, you have to choose. Are you ready to move forward, or are you going to remain stuck in patterns? Stuck in going through the same kind of loop, the same kind of issue, where maybe you're still going to keep yourself in doubt and fear and worry, keep yourself allowing yourself to be led by ego. Are you going to remain in that pattern, or are you going to choose to break free by listening to your soul? And your soul at this time is telling you, you have to make this impact. It's time for you to bring about this impact. You have to be this powerful leader, and choosing to lean into that instead and moving forward in that way and breaking free from the patterns and saying, I'm done with the doubt, the fear, the scarcity, the worry, the not enoughness, whatever the issue is. I'm done with these patterns. I'm going to lean into soul. I'm going to lean into what I know I need to do next. And it's okay if I don't know the next steps. I'm just going to take that first step that I see forward, that I know I need to be taking at this time, that I feel called to take at this time, and just do that, and it'll all come together, and I'm going to go in that direction so I can break free from this reality, break free from these struggles, these things, and step into what I was born to have and experience in this life, which is fulfilling my amazing purpose and making this impact and touching lives in the way in which I uniquely know I'm supposed to, and just believing and trusting in that and moving forward and creating my dream life as a result. Because when you are fulfilling your soul's purpose, when you are touching those lives that you are meant to be touching, you're naturally going to attract clients and opportunities and things to bring to you the financial resources or whatever other resources you need to create the dream life that you desire. You stepping into your soul's purpose is going to allow for you to create the life that you desire, the life of your dreams. But if you choose to hold on to ego and fear and doubt and worry, and you choose to hold on to the patterns, you're not going to allow yourself the opportunity to break and move in the direction of that. So you have to decide, are you ready to do this? If you are, move in that direction. Allow yourself to lean into soul, into spirit, move in that direction. And what they wanted me to give you guys today to help you with this, to make this distinction more clear, is on a piece of paper, you can draw out, okay, a line down the middle. And on one side of the paper, you can write down what you have been getting in terms of how you have been showing up, in terms of the results that you've been seeing with the actions that you've been taking and stepping into your purpose. Like, what have you been getting? So what have you been getting in terms of like your level of success, the impact that you've been making, how you feel as the leader, the financial results that you have brought in, and anything else. Like, what have you been getting in terms of how you have been showing up to fulfill your soul's purpose? Okay. And then on the other side of that paper, what do you want? What is it that you want? So, how do you want to live a purposeful life? What do you want to have in terms of success, in terms of your income, in terms of the kinds of clients that you want? What kind of impact do you want to make? What kind of leader do you want to be? How do you want to feel within yourself? What do you want to believe about yourself? Okay. Get clear on that, on what you want, and then kind of look at that. Like, one side is what you've been getting. It's your present reality. It's more than likely the stuff that you're not satisfied with. And on the other side is the dream. On the other side is the possibility, because you can manifest that reality. You can have that. But you have to look at these two contrasts and say, like, hey, do I want to keep going down this route, or do I want to go in this route? And if you want to go down this route, then you're going to have to show up differently, and you're going to have to decide, okay, I'm going to move in this direction, and I'm going to take different action steps. I'm going to start taking these leaps of faith. I'm going to start, moving forward in these ways. What do you need to do to start moving in that direction and take yourself down that path, rather than hold on to the same patterns that you have been holding on to that keep you in that reality that you're not really satisfied with, okay? And so if you're truly ready to have that dream reality, then you have to really decide you're not going to keep yourself where you've been. You're going to choose differently, and you're going to decide that that's what you're going to do and take those action steps, because choice and decision are two different things. Choice is, I can choose to wear, one dress over the other. But if I actually decide to do it, then I'm actually going to put on the dress that I chose, right? So you can choose, you can say, okay, I'm ready to make my, impact. I'm ready to create my dream life, my dream business. You can choose that, but you have to decide. You have to actually take the action steps that are in alignment with that choice. You have to move in that direction. You can't just say one thing and not demonstrate that with your actions. And I know that this is a very common example, especially when it comes to relationships. Someone can come and apologize to you and say, I'm sorry I yelled at you earlier, I won't do it again. And then they go ahead and do it again later on. So their actions have to reflect what they're saying. If they're truly sorry, if they truly want to change, if they truly want to have a better relationship with you, then they're going to change how they treat you, and they're actually going to do those things. They're not going to mistreat you or disrespect you anymore. Their actions going to reflect what they're saying. So you as well, if you truly desire to create your impact and create your dream life and have your, the success that you want, then you have to make sure that you are deciding that you're going to do that and taking the necessary action steps to be able to bring that about. So that way you don't continue to remain stuck or remain what you've been, and you actually allow yourself to move forward, because you are the one that determines whether or not you create this or not. No one else. You have to give yourself permission. You have to stop holding yourself back. You have to allow yourself to believe in your success and possibilities, and that you got this, and that you're supported, and move forward in that direction. But you ultimately are the one responsible for what's happening in your life and your business. So you have to decide that if you're ready for this, you're going to give yourself permission to do so. And you're going to start showing up differently and moving forward in complete faith and trust and belief that you're supported, and that this is for your highest good. This is what you feel called to do, and move in that direction and allow Spirit to guide you, to support you. But you have to decide that. So that is a message that they wanted me to bring forward today. I have a couple of things that I have to share with you guys today. So one is I have a checklist that I channeled yesterday. I really love this checklist. It's different from all the other checklists that I have created in the past. I have tons of checklists that are very in-depth, and they're really amazing, and I only promote them and offer them at select times. But this checklist is for those of you who are ready to create a very powerful impact with the work that you do. You're ready to touch lives. You're ready to really create that successful business where you get to wake up every day excited to be fulfilling your purpose and touching lives and working with amazing clients and seeing the difference that you make in their lives, or the industries that you work with, or whatever it is that's your purpose. And so if you're ready for this, I have a checklist. It's called my Soul Aligned Impact Checklist. And in there, I have 10 pillars that I channeled with my guides that you need to have in place in order to create that soul aligned impact that you desire, so that you can have your highest level of, success, influence, impact, income. So these are 10 pillars that they asked me to lay out. And this checklist is basically like a little ebook, because it does describe the importance of each pillar and questions that you can ask yourself to really understand and recognize whether you have this pillar firmly in place or not. And just by even going through the checklist, you're going to be able to recognize what you need to work on moving forward for yourself, so that you can bring your business into alignment and actually have success with your life and your business moving forward. Because moving forward, this is going to be super important. I spoke yesterday or 2 days ago, my Facebook community. I have a Facebook community, links are in the description. So if you're watching on YouTube, the video that I'm about to talk to you guys about will be here in the cards. But I spoke recently on, what was the topic? Can't even remember. I don't know. But I spoke to them recently on how It's really important for them to move forward and create the success that they desire. Oh, God, I need the topic. Hold on. If you're watching live, thank you so much for your patience. I can't even remember. I don't know, but it was an important video. And it was all around, spiritual entrepreneurship and how, you need to step into your purpose, some stuff like that. It doesn't matter. Go look at the cards afterwards. The video will be there. And it's just really important for you guys to really recognize that nobody's holding you back from your success. It's just you. You have to overcome yourself. It's really what it's about. And as you do this, you're able to then bring about what you desire in life and in business. So if you want that checklist, the link to that checklist is in the comments, in the description of this video for you to sign up. I will be sending you emails as well to help you to understand more of what it takes to create a soul-aligned business via a few emails, and point you in the direction of more information or content that can help you. And the last thing that I was asked to share today is time to sign up for those of you that are interested in really creating your impact this year. So the start date for the Soul Aligned Impact has now been shifted to April 2nd. And this is basically my 8-week program in which I work with you guys in a group setting for 8 weeks. And every week I'm going to help you to really go and do a lot of deep inner shifting and personal development work that you need to do, and soul alignment work that you need to do over 8 weeks, so that you can really become who you truly need to be in order to come into alignment with your divine truth and the highest version of yourself that is then able to go out there and create the successful spiritual business. So that is an amazing 8-week program. There are flexible payment plans. There will be links in the description of this video after I do this video, because they're not there right now. But it's an amazing program. I highly encourage you to come and reach out to me if you have any questions about it. It's really powerful, really transformational. And, the first part of the program is where I'm going to be helping you to really explore why you're holding yourself back, because that's what it's really all about, is really you understanding, hey, you have all these beliefs or all these emotions and traumas and things that are holding you back from really owning your divinity, who you truly are. And we need to release these things so that you can show up in your true power, raise your vibration, raise your consciousness, and come into alignment with who you truly are. So that is what the first part of the program is about. And then the second part of the program is really helping you to implement soul-aligned marketing strategies, business strategies, selling strategies that are really in alignment with you as a unique individual, because everyone's different. And really helping you to understand what works for you, what's going to support you, and really being able to bring about this impact that you desire to create the success that you want. So first, it's about working on you first and foremost, because that's the most important thing. And then the second part is really about implementing the strategies that are in alignment with you so that you can go out there and be super aligned and create the success that you want. So if this interests you, the links will be in the description below to that program that you can read up more on when I finish this video. And you can always reach out to me via social media so that I can give you any further questions, and I can give you any further information on the program. I can't talk today. I don't know what's happening. I think that whole thing with the title, not remembering the title, totally threw me off my mojo, but it's okay. So hey, Kelly, how are you? Thank you for joining me. What if you know your job doesn't align with your values, but with the job market in the world? I don't want to be greedy and quit because it's so negative. I know I'm full of light and love. So that's a really great question, Kelly. Thank you so much for asking that. I always love hearing from you guys, with the questions that you have. So even if you're watching the replay, please let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, because that will always inspire me to create more content for you guys to help provide clarity. So with this question in particular, if it doesn't align with your values, then I would really look into, why are you compromising yourself and your integrity for the job? If it doesn't feel in alignment, then why are you choosing to still be at that job then? Why do you think you need to be at that job? That's a really great question to ask yourself. I would really journal on this. And quite oftentimes, just to speed up the process a bit, a lot of people stick with jobs that they don't really feel in alignment with anymore for financial security, because they feel like, if I leave this job, how am I going to pay the bills? How am I going to take care of my family? How am I going to do these things? And that's where you really need to shift a lot of beliefs and stuff around that. to really understand that you don't need this job to be able to provide for yourself necessarily. You don't need to compromise yourself in any way just for money or just for security on some level. You can totally find an amazing job that is fully in alignment with your values and provides for you. But you first need to understand what it is about what you hold inside of yourself that's making you believe you need to be at this job and stay at this job. And then you need to shift the beliefs around that, and then, get clarity on what you do want in terms of a job and work and things like that, finances maybe, and then go about manifesting that so that you can manifest the job that you truly desire. But I would first look into what are the beliefs that are holding you to this job or making you feel like you have to be at this job, and then shifting that, and then getting clear on what you want, and then manifesting that moving forward. Okay. So I would look into that, because that's the best way. And also, once you get clear on that, just allow the universe to lead you down the next steps that are necessary for you to bring about the kind of career that you desire. So I really hope that has helped you. If you enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up, a like wherever you're watching from. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet already to receive more of these teachings. I do them every Friday live. And on Wednesdays, I upload teachings from my Facebook community. So now I have the title for the video that I'm going to upload next week. And that title is How Not Being Who You Truly Are is Holding You Back from Making Your Impact. So that is the title of the video that I couldn't remember earlier. But now I'm on Facebook and I'm looking at it. And here it is. So if you're watching this video on YouTube now, that's the video that's up here somewhere that you can click on that. And I really hope that this has helped you. Please let me know how this video resonated with you in the comments below. If you know of anyone who would benefit from hearing this message today, please share this with them. I will see you guys soon here on YouTube for the April energy reading, because I will do the monthly energy reading soon. And my March energy reading was super spot on for everything that was happening with coronavirus. I didn't know that was going to happen in March. But when I looked back on my March energy reading, I was like, oh my God, this is so in alignment with what we're going through right now. So super spot on energy reading. So be sure to look out for those. I wish you all an amazing weekend. Thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate you. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.